Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Tease Tell. I'm trying to be right on time today. I've got somebody coming over later to help me look at some products and review them for me. But what I want to talk about today, I'm sure you've noticed, spring is happening. There's things blossoming and blooming all around us. And it's a time that we reflect on how renewal and how life changes and those transitions from one season to another. And our lives are the same way. We have seasons of growth, seasons of challenges, and seasons of reflection. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to tell you a story first. So my goal for the last 2 years has been to hit executive level, to hit executive director. And the first year I said I was going to do it by Palooza last year. And I didn't make it. But I didn't put blame on other things other than myself. I knew I didn't do the work. So after Palooza this year, I decided last year, I'm going to hit it by this year. So that has been my goal, and realizing that I needed to do something different. If we want things to change, if things aren't working for us, we have to change something. So in realizing that I needed to change something and do something different if I was going to hit this level, because it's a hard level to hit, that I needed to do things different. So I ended up working with a coach. And he's a fabulous, fabulous coach. But as I got out to Arizona, I knew the timing with this was not the best. But as I got out to Arizona, I started getting behind in my homework and really started feeling like a failure. And also, as I would start to do the work, I also felt stress. I felt stress in my body. I felt stress in my head. And I thought, I don't want this stress. I don't want this stress. So a couple weeks ago, his class was on where are we at? And as we set goals. Setting goals is so important. But where are we at and how are we feeling about it? And he talked about that when we have a goal and life gets in the way, because life does get in the way, that instead of spending so much time in our head beating ourselves up, that we should just adjust our goals, that it's okay to adjust your goals. And as I talked with him, or not talked with him at that point yet, as I thought about it, I thought, I am in Arizona right now, retired, and wanting to enjoy the nice weather, wanting to enjoy the opportunities that I have to golf, wanting to enjoy the opportunity to get with friends, and to hit executive director right now isn't that important to me. And I realized that that's not my priority right now. And I was able, through his coaching, to be able to realize that and let go of that timeline. And that if I don't hit that timeline, I'm not a failure. So I want to talk about that today, because setting goals is so important. It's like planting seeds in a garden. It really gives us a sense of purpose and direction, and guides us to our aspirations and getting to where we want to be. Whether that's a career goal, a fitness goal, a personal goal, or whatever, goal setting is very, very important if you want to reach, if you want to get to those levels. But life does throw us curveballs. So sometimes it can be bad things like illnesses, or a career setback, or personal struggles that we're going through. Or sometimes it could be good things like, I want to enjoy my time out here, and it's interfering with my goals because I'm not spending as much time and effort on the pieces of that goal, the actions of that goal that I need to take to hit it. So it's those things are going to happen. So it's a matter of being able to kind of let go of that guilt. One of the things he said is we spend so much time in our head worrying and fretting and feeling guilty and all of that, that's wasting time, where we could just be readjusting that goal a little bit and be able to stop beating ourselves up, just adjust that goal a little bit and go forward and keep moving on. So instead of dwelling on those negative emotions that get in our way and slow us down, I'm urging you to use some self-compassion, or practice self-compassion, I guess is what I was going to say, and adjust your goals. Just stay flexible in it. Now, if you're always flexible because you never do what you're supposed to do, that's a whole nother story. But we're talking about that you're making those efforts to work towards your goal, but things happen that change your priorities, and that being able to let go of that guilt. And actually letting go of that guilt and that self-blame is very liberating. It actually frees us from those shackles of perfectionism and allows our mind to then be more creative and make room for other possibilities. So I want to encourage you, don't beat yourself up, adjust those goals, stay resilient. It's not how many times we fall, it's how many times we get back up. Every setback is a lesson in disguise, or an opportunity, but can be a lesson teaching us about strength or perseverance or humility. For me, it was a lesson of stepping back and thinking about, what are my priorities right now? Our priorities change, and they can change from day to day. We can go through a season from lasts a week, or we can go through a season that lasts a month or whatever, but we do go through those seasons, and we need to feel comfortable and courageous enough to just recognize it and adjust those goals accordingly. So life is a journey. Life is a journey of seasons. Setting goals is so important, but also being flexible and adaptable is so important too. So as we part ways today, and I am making this quick because I do have a friend coming over to play some Lime Life. You guys know I love my Lime Life stuff. I mean, I love it so much. And that goal was an important goal to me, but I'm realizing it's still a goal. It's still something I want to hit, but I don't have to hit it in the next couple months. I'm okay if it doesn't happen for a while, because I'm just happy with empowering women and doing the things that I'm doing right now. So I want to wish this for you. May we all bloom in our respective seasons, weathering the storms, basking in the sunshine, and knowing that each season, whether challenging or joyful, is a gift to be cherished. So thank you, Anna. Thanks for joining me. And thanks to all of you who watch on the replay. Give me your thoughts on this, because I know it's a struggle that we all have, especially those of us who struggle with perfectionism, that we need to be able to give ourselves grace, stay flexible and adaptable, and not feel like it's a failure. Anna, thank you so much. I appreciate that sweet compliment. I hope you guys join me next week on Tease Tell, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.